Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Hey, happy Halloween, and also happy Friday. I'm Nick Oresco, and thank you for joining us for 22 News at 4 o'clock. Many kids will be out trick-or-treating this evening, so let's get the forecast and a look at traffic with 22 News Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapis.
Yeah, all things considered, not a terrible Halloween night, but we could see a couple of raindrops, and it's going to be windy and cooler, too. All right, let's take a look at traffic right now. You can see here slight backup at the either end of 291, where 291 merges with the Pike and where 291 merges with I-91. So something to keep in mind that it's a little slow going right now there, but nothing unusual, and the Pike otherwise is looking good, and 91 is also in good shape. Let's take a look at temperatures, and there they are. We're in the 50s up and down the valley. 53 Greenfield, 52 Springfield and Westfield, 54 right now in Northampton. There is a wind advisory in effect until 5 o'clock tomorrow morning for wind gusts that could get close to 50 miles per hour, and this is for all of western Massachusetts, and the gusts right now are noticeable. 31-mile-per-hour gusts in Orange and 28 miles per hour in Westfield. And quick look at clouds and radar. The clouds and radar, mostly cloudy, and there are some scattered, mainly light showers on the radar, especially west of the river. Can't rule out an isolated sprinkle tonight. We'll show you with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
2 federal judges have ordered the Trump administration to continue SNAP benefits as soon as possible, despite the ongoing government shutdown. But it may not come soon enough for families waiting on their next payment. Judges in Massachusetts and Rhode Island gave their rulings at the same time today. They are ordering the White House to use $5 billion in emergency funds to at least partially fund the next month of benefits. But that could take as long as 2 weeks. They gave the Trump administration until Monday to come up with a plan. Continuing coverage on the governor's aide arrested this week in Springfield. Lamar Cook is now being held without the right to bail until his next court date in December. He's the former deputy director for Western Massachusetts. Cook was fired and arrested after allegedly receiving a shipment of cocaine at the state offices in Springfield last weekend. In a hearing today, he was denied bail and set to return to court December 1st. In New York State, a deadly plane crashed in Upstate. Local officials say that a small plane crashed into a driveway of a home in Saratoga County, but did not hit the home. The sheriff's office says the man flying the plane was killed in the crash, and another passenger was taken to the hospital with serious injuries. The FAA is working to figure out what caused the crash. A reminder that this weekend is daylight saving time when we fall back the clock. We get another hour of sleep, but we lose an hour of daylight in the evening. Sunset will now be before 5 p.m. here in Western Massachusetts. You are reminded to change your clock before you go to bed tomorrow night. Hey, back with meteorologist Brian Lapis now. It's going to be a breezy evening for those trick-or-treaters out there.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier there's a wind advisory for the potential for some gusts over 50 miles per hour. Right now we have gusts over 25 miles per hour, and it will be windy right through the evening hours. The good news, though, is that mostly dry tonight, and the weekend also looks dry, if not cooler. Let's take a look with our clouds and radar real quickly. You can see that there are some scattered raindrops on the map, so we can't rule out an isolated light shower here through about midnight tonight. 22 News Storm Team Skycast, 5 o'clock here this afternoon. Notice a little sprinkle over western Franklin, western Hampshire County. If you blink, you're going to miss it, but after 7 o'clock, there also could be a couple of showers over the foothills of the Berkshires. Again, most of us will not see a raindrop. There is the possibility for that. It will be windy and cool. Evening temperatures will be in the 50s and 40s, so be ready for that. Variable clouds overnight. 7 o'clock here tomorrow morning, a few clouds, temperatures in the 20s and 30s. 10 o'clock, sunshine, noontime sunshine, and windy through noon, and then the wind backs off significantly as we head into the second half of the day. High temps tomorrow, 52 to 56 ought to do it, with partly to mostly sunny skies. Even brighter on Sunday. We'll show you on 22 News at 5.
Trending today, it is Halloween, and even some of our state's tiniest residents are getting into the spooky spirit. Take a look at these pictures from Mass General Brigham. These babies are all residents of the hospital's neonatal unit, or NICU. They're all dressed up as some of the smallest Disney characters you'll ever see. The hospital is calling it a spooktacular celebration of courage, cuteness, and care. They say being able to bring joy and normalcy to the NICU and their families is an honor. Well, TikTok may be safe once and for all. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says the U.S. and China have finalized a deal to keep the app available in the United States. President Donald Trump approved a deal last month that would transfer majority ownership of TikTok to American investors. That includes companies Oracle and Silver Lake. The deal appears to limit the role of ByteDance, TikTok's China-based parent company, complying with a 2024 law that would have banned the app. Mega Millions is still on the rise. You've got another chance tonight at the big jackpot, now at an estimated $754 million. That's a cash option of $350 million. It's the 9th largest jackpot in the history of the game. Tickets are sold until 10:45 tonight, and we will have the winning numbers tonight on 22 News at 11. Coming up at 5, 22 News is your local election headquarters, and we're breaking down next week's election in West Springfield, where voters will see 16 questions on the ballot. Plus, Jamaica, Haiti, and Cuba are all left devastated by Hurricane Melissa. We hear from a local energy expert with ties to the region about what comes next for those islands. And with SNAP benefits in peril, UMass Athletics are collecting food to help families in our area fill the gaps. We'll have the latest starting tonight at 5.
Traffic is starting to build here at the end of 291 where it merges with 91 South. Otherwise, we're in pretty good shape. Keep in mind, obviously, tonight, trick-or-treaters drive slow and look out for pedestrians trick-or-treating this evening. Mostly dry this weekend. We'll show you on 22 News starting at 5.
Updates anytime, all weekend long at wwlp.com, the free 22 News app, and always, you can find us on 22 News Plus. Stay safe out there tonight. We'll see you tonight, starting at 5.